Christians are just a bunch of fuddy-duddies. Christians are no fun, and they are just a bunch of legalistic, law-abiding people. Now, it is true that Christians do have rules and laws that we need to follow. However, something that I think a lot of people fail to realize, and myself included, is that these rules and laws that God sets in place are for our good and for our benefit, ultimately, and that we should delight in the laws that God has placed for us because they keep us in right standing with others, and ultimately they deepen our relationship with Him, and they bring us closer to God, ultimately. Now, you may be wondering, Gerard, how can we know that God's law is good? Well, good question. And one way that we can know that God's laws are good and that we should delight in them is because in Psalm 1, David makes a compare and contrast with the righteous and the wicked, comparing how the righteous prosper because of the way that they delight and they meditate on the law, on God's law day and night, and how the wicked are going to suffer ultimately because of their actions and because they don't listen to God's laws and instructions. I'm going to read you Psalm 1. However, before I do that, I would like to ask if you're enjoying the video so far to maybe hit the subscribe button, because it helps my channel grow and it helps me to get God's message out to more people in the world. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of scoffers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. He is like a tree planted by streams of water that yields its fruit in its season, and its leaf does not wither. In all that he does he prospers. The wicked are not so, but are like chaff that the wind drives away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked will perish. So yeah, you ultimately see that the righteous prosper and the wicked perish. And it's all dependent upon following God's law and meditating on it day and night. Again, something that I failed to do and I need to do a much better job, and I'm making this video to encourage you that perhaps you should meditate on God's law and you should follow it, and not only just follow it but delight in it. Because when we delight in something, we tend to do it more often, and we are more joyful when we do it. So, to answer the question in the video and what I posed in the beginning, why should we delight in the laws of the Lord? Because ultimately they're good for us and they're for our benefit, and they are so that we can draw closer to others, be in good communion with others, and be in good communion with Christ. And through our words and through our deeds, that we might lead others to Christ. I hope this video has made even an ounce of sense, and if you enjoy the video and you enjoy what I had to say, I'm going to remind you to hit the subscribe button so that you never miss any of my videos when they come out. Thank you, have a great day, and God bless.